So today I'm going to be showing you how to use my 31-day intention cards. They're brand new, my latest product. The back of the cards are a spinoff of my book, Finish It, and then the front will have day 1 through 31. I have 6 different decks, and you can also customize your decks. I just finished a great interview. It was enlightening, it was fun on a podcast, and when they release and put it on their platform, then I will share it with you all. So instead of pulling out all the decks, I have them here on my phone. When you get it, the back of the box will have the back of the cards, and then the front, this is my tester deck. The front, when I was deciding what I wanted to put on it, it's going to have the specific deck that you choose. It'll have that cover on the front. So I have decks on peace of mind. I'm going to read some and we're going to do it together. I have peace of mind for people that deal with anxiety, entrepreneur decks, one on eating habits, of course, money, abundance, and then a mindset deck, just the basic way to manifest and how you should think and how you should speak, just like general. This is a general deck. I will call this the general mindset deck. And then we have healing, we have love, and a new one that I'm starting is the age well, teaching people how to age well instead of calling in old age and calling in death upon yourself, to teach yourself how to speak in your golden years, or is it silver years? Which one is it? So let's take this deck, and I can read some too from the other deck. There's no script here. We're just coming here together just to show you and celebrate my exciting deck. It's called 31 Day Intentions, and you pick the subject that you want to apply to yourself. So basically, when you get up in the morning, throughout the day, at night, it doesn't matter. And you don't even have to go by the day. If you just want to pick a card out of here, or if it's the 13th, but the one on the 7th was really resonating with you, then you stick with day 7 and you just hold on to that. That's the whole thing about manifesting, is that you have freedom to choose and to follow your intuition and to live intuitively. That's my other channel. So day 7, this is just a general mindset, just a general way to speak. I do know what the future holds because I created it in the present with my words, visualizations, feelings, and scripting. So sometimes people have fear of what the future holds. They don't know what's going to happen in a year, 6 months. Yes, I do. And so the intention of the card is to bring you peace. You know, we'll get into that. But the intention of the card is to bring you peace. See how, I don't know. Boom. Okay. I do know what the future holds. When you watch the news, this is what's going to happen. Your job will tell you this. Mm-mm. I know what the future holds because I'm creating it in the present with my words, visualizations, feelings, and scripting, mean writing. I do know what it holds. And you may not know all the intricate details of what's going to happen, how it's going to unfold. But one thing I do know is whatever you're speaking and whatever you're creating right now is going to unfold and manifest for you. Okay. And so you would just take that card with you all day. You could take the whole deck with you and you just meditate on it. Even if you just pull out certain parts of it, I know what the future holds. And then you can create your own and start speaking what you wanted to say. I do know what the future holds. There's going to be peace. I see a peaceful future. I do know what the future holds. I'm always provided for. I'm at peace. That's what the future holds, even if you don't know the specific details, right? So give me another number, like we're live, but we're not. 23. I use my words as they form my world. I am forming a world that is peaceful, abundant, full of purpose, and one that generates continual wealth in my life. And so maybe you're concerned about finances. Maybe you're concerned about your abundance. And so you can look at these words, you can meditate on them, and it's also teaching you and telling you what to do. I use my words as they form my world. I use my words as they form my world. And for those that are from a religious background or a religious framework, and you think that this is New Age, this is tarot, with compassion and love, it is not. It is using the words that are coming out of your mouth to speak life over your situation. And some people do not know how to speak. They just say, I'm wealthy, I'm healed, and that's not resonating with them. So I get specific, right? And so if I use my words because they form my world, then I'm going to choose my words wisely. I'm going to say things like, and pick the area. This one, I just at the bottom, it says, I generate continual wealth in my life. So maybe if you're dealing with finances, you would say something in regards to that. I have more than enough money. Every time there's a necessity, it's always met because I always have money in my bank. You're using your words to form your world, right? It's always going to be there. When it's needed, it's always there. Okay? So that's how that works. Now, let's pick one from each deck. Let's go to our peace of mind. For people that are dealing with anxiety, let's just do day one. It says, and this is what you would do, you would take the card, you would read it, and this could be a supplement, it could be your main dish, it doesn't matter. If you're reading the Bible or you're reading all the different other books that are of faith, spiritual books, that's not my concern. This is what I'm offering you. And it says, my nerves are at ease. I take long, deep breaths throughout the day. Nothing and no one can harm me. I am protected from all unknown and perceived threats. I am safe. Okay? That's what it says. I am safe. My nerves, you can't really see it, but that's what it is. My nerves are at ease. I take long, deep breaths throughout the day. And these cards, they're not just telling you what to say, they're also giving you things to do. So as you read this and you meditate on it, when comes 11 o'clock, and what do people say? Ooh, girl, my nerves are bad. Then you wonder why you're on anxiety medication or why your nerves are bad and you can't function and you're all jittery and you're stressed, which causes different hormones to raise in the body. And then you're gaining weight, holding on to fat. It's a whole, okay. My nerves are at ease. I take long, deep breaths. And so it'll remind you, hey, take a deep breath. My nerves are at ease. So instead of blurting out, ooh, my nerves are bad, or they get on my nerves are at ease. My nerves are at ease. And the good thing about these cards is you can just pull one statement from that card may stick out to you. You may read all of it, you agree with it, but there's one line that just sticks out to you and you just take that with you all day. My nerves are at ease. My nerves are at ease, right? Especially when you start getting around your kids and things like that and you start saying crazy stuff. Ooh, these kids, right? Entrepreneur, if you have your own business, I have a deck for you. Let's do day 13. Ooh, I like this one. Today is another day as a successful full-time entrepreneur. And this could be said in the morning. You don't have to say today is going to be. Today is. It's already done. Today is another successful day as a full-time entrepreneur. I am pleased with the products and services that I offer. I am compensated more than I can imagine. Now, think about it like this. If I'm saying these words, that means the outer world or circumstances was probably saying something else. And so now you have these words to combat them. I'm compensated more than I can imagine. Versus what you hear, those thoughts, your business is never going to make money. People aren't going to buy that. People don't want that. I'm compensated, what I say, more than I can imagine. The cards are not just telling you what to say, they're also telling you what to do. Remember that. They tell you what to say, but they're also telling you what to do. It said, I am compensated more than I can imagine. So start imagining. Start imagining, man, that was sold out. When I went to that event, they bought up all of my product, even if it hasn't happened in the physical yet. That's what we're doing. We're manifesting. So let's see what else we have here. Eating habits. This is one of my favorites because, yeah, I just had an issue with food. Had an issue. I don't have it anymore because I have spoken these words. I want to find, let's see, should we do 13 on all of them? Let's do day 19. I am my biggest supporter. Even if mid-chew I have to spit something out due to my old habits, I applaud myself. I praise myself for eating only half the donut this time. I am always making progress. Donuts was my thing, and it's rare that I'll have one, but that used to be really bad for me. And I've had my own weight loss journey. And some of these things I spoke and I used to change my eating habits. It's not about losing weight. It's not about fat loss. It's not about Ozempic. It's not about I have a thyroid issue. It's not about I'm on hormones. All of those things could be true. Eating disorders. I'm speaking to eating habits because this was my issue. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I'm talking about eating habits because I know I would eat out of a lack of mentality. I got to eat all of this food right now because there won't be any later. I ate because I was bored. I ate because it was a wedding. I ate because it was a funeral. I ate when I was sad. I ate when I was happy. I ate just to eat, okay? And it was not doing me good. It wasn't serving me well. And plus, I was gaining weight. So that's a good one. I put number one on my page already, so you can go look at that. Ooh, I like this one. Day 10. I eat and drink with mindfulness and purpose. Just because there's a celebration, I can choose to celebrate someone without eating what is served. We use that as an excuse. Well, it is a birthday party. I got to eat. Everybody's sit, serving it. Everybody eating it. No, if you're on a journey, you're on a journey. Stay on your journey. And just because it's their birthday, I can celebrate them another way. Aren't we celebrating their birth? Why do I have to poison myself to celebrate somebody else, right? I can celebrate them by giving them something. I don't have to eat what is served in order to celebrate someone. Now, if that's your time to say, hey, I can do it, I want to do it, I haven't done it in a while, I can get a piece of cake, it's not about that. We're just talking about eating habits, okay? So that's, what was that? The eating habits deck. We did one from abundance already? No. Let's do the abundance deck or the money deck. Boom. Let's see. Let's do day 10. That's where I stop. It feels amazing that I can live the rest of my days on this planet carefree. I am too powerful to be broke. My ability to manifest is too great at this point. So you think about it, because situations and circumstances are going to speak to you, right? It feels amazing that I can live the rest of my life on this planet carefree. Because you want to be carefree. You don't want to have cares. You don't want to have financial cares in your life. You don't. And so you say these things to create your world, because remember the other deck, it said that I form my world with my words. So I'm carefree because my finances are abundant. You can just pull out one statement, you can make it your own, you can customize a whole deck if you want to. Let's see, that's the abundance one. I think that was all of them that I have here. Yeah, let's do another one for the abundance one. Ooh, those are good. Oh, I like this one. I frequently sit, this is day 17 for the money deck. I frequently sit and imagine all the ways that money can come to me. Today I will list the limitless ways it can come and stay. This is going to be fun. I love it. I frequently sit and imagine all the ways that money can come to me. Today I will list the limitless ways it can come and stay. This is going to be fun because you want things to be fun. I just did this interview, right, on this podcast. And anytime I do anything, I always set the intention that it's going to be fun. People get nervous and they're, oh my God, I'm about to be on the show. I'm about to, if you have the mindset that it's going to be fun, it takes away all that because you're here to serve a purpose and you want it to be fun, right? And so today I'm going to sit and imagine how many ways that money can come to me. And this is why a lot of us are stressed over money because I only get paid at my job. You know what? I'm going to start listing ways. So I'm going to get my paper and I'm going to get my pen and I'm going to list ways that money can come to me. Money can come to me. The cards tell you what to say and they tell you what to do. Let's list in. This is going to be fun. Make it fun. I don't want anybody to die, but it could be an inheritance. What are some other ways that money can come to me? Through a refund that was unexpected. One of those settlements, when they pay out $4 billion amongst 200 million people and we each get $32. It's still money, right? Through a settlement. Some other ways that money can come to me. And think about it. Someone just gave me a gift of money. Oh, a grant was given to me. And so you sit there, and while you're doing that, guess what you're not doing? Worrying about money. And worrying about money is what keeps it away. So we sit there and we think about all the ways that money can come to us. And we're imagining, we're feeling, we're creating, and we're calling it in. Powerful, right? All right. What else did I say? Yeah, just sit there and imagine it. Then list it. This is fun. So those are how you use my decks. They're on my website, iamdorian.com. This is the basic mindset. I think it's the foundation one. I think that everyone should either start with this or get this one in addition because it's a general way of speaking. Let me do another one. Here's one. Day 16. I assume that everything I touch will prosper. I assume that everything I touch will prosper. And I'm working with my kids that's prospering. Everything I touch, everything I do is going to prosper. And here's the thing, too. When you're reading them and where these intentions are coming from is because there's another message that's trying to combat that. And that's what steals your peace and your joy and your happiness and your state of optimal health is when those combating contrary thoughts come and speak against it. So this gives you those weapons. These can be used as supplements. If you're reading the Bible, great. If you're doing the Quran, whatever you're reading, they're just words. They're just words. There's no images. The only symbol is the logo for copyright and trademark reasons. So you don't have to be concerned that it's tarot and that it's new age. They're words. And for those that are, of certain faith, you're supposed to speak. You're supposed to speak life, and they're teaching you how to speak. It told you in your text to speak to those dry bones, and it tells you what to say. It tells you to speak to these dry bones that they will live, right? And so that's all we're doing here is telling you what to say. Speak to the mountain. Well, what do I say? Right here. There's nothing but words to help you see what you need to see, hear what you need to hear, know what you need to know so that you can do what you need to do. So pick your subject, order a copy for yourself, order a copy for someone else, or you can customize it so you need to contact me and tell me what your subject is or what you would like to manifest in your life, and I can customize a 31-day deck for you. So that's what it is. And that's my intention with these cards is to help you on your path, to help you on your journey.